Hello everybody, welcome back to El Proyecto, and the pronunciation is still not any good, I do apologise. Today's match is against Malaga at home at the Riazor, but before we get to that, I just wanted to catch you up on something that happened a couple of games ago. You can see Racing Santander held us to a 0-0 draw. That scoreline very familiar to anyone that's been watching since we began this Spanish expedition. But it's the match beforehand that I wanted to talk about. A match against Rayo Vallecano that we ended up winning 2-0. But I'm going to take you to the highlight of the game and explain exactly what we're talking about here. We were already 1-0 up against Rayo Vallecano when we won a free kick midway into the Vallecano half. Yellow card issued for the challenge, and then up stepped the captain, Javi Montero, and this is what happened. Absolutely unbelievable techers from the captain. He put Deportivo 2-0 up, a lead that they would not relinquish, and we ended up walking away with all 3 points on that day. The absolute audacity of that free kick. I know I said that the one that I scored a few days ago was the best, or one of the best that I had probably ever scored, but I think this one trumps it by some way. So there you go, and as you can see, the results since you were last with me have left us in 7th place, 41 points. 10 points still behind the promotion places. I don't think promotion is on the cards this season, but as I've said before, I think that a rebuild over the summer is going to give us a much better opportunity to do so. But thanks to the heroics of Javi Montero with that stunning free kick, we are in a better position than we would otherwise be. So as I said, today's game is against Malaga, and we're going to go in and have a look at who's going to be playing for us today. And unfortunately, Montero not feeling particularly sharp, so we will be making a couple of changes. Mesa and Arbia both coming in. I think we'll put Arbia on the right hand side. His extra pace will help down the wing in case he needs to help out with Degani. In the centre, Aga is coming out for Shibazaki. It's a change I made, just an experiment, and I've forgotten to put it back. And we're going to let Malejo stay up front along with Longo and Momo. Willems is in the side and apparently captain already. You can see he's actually one of the most familiar tactically players in the team already, which is very strange, but there we go. And I don't see any need to make any other massive changes, so I think we're probably going to leave the changes as that. We're going to kick off, and before we do, those strips are going to need changing because that is a clash and a half. That's more like it. Right, here we go. Deportivo versus Malaga, first game of the week, and I'm hoping that we can get something other than a 0-0 draw. So we have somewhat abandoned fluid formation for the time being. I will probably go back to it once I've worked out a formation that works well for me. But at the moment, with the attacking fullbacks, I'm just going to stick with a simple formation and with the player instructions as they are, and see if we can't get some joy through that. So the teams are out on the pitch. We're ready to go. And Longo kicks off. Deportivo will be shooting from left to right in this first half at the Riazor. Shibazaki switches play out to Sommer, who brings the ball forward, plays it outside to Willems. Willems sees a ball in the middle for Momo, tries it, doesn't quite come off as he would have liked. And that's a bad pass by Willems. He was in a good position to get the attack going again, and he ended up just losing it. And Mesa does a good job of intercepting, but gives the ball away immediately. Deflection off of the defender. And it's behind for a Malaga corner kick. 6 minutes in, first corner of the game. Jaime brings the ball into the box, punched out by the goalkeeper. Willems plays it out to Malejo. Knocks it over the top for Longo, who gets a foot to it and then is collected by the defender. Not enough for a free kick, but I would have thought that the referee... Oh dear, oh dear. Would have called for something there, but apparently not. Santos inside to Corley. Somehow keeps hold of the ball. Chance. Goal. And Malaga, thanks to a defensive mix-up at the back for Deportivo, have gone ahead through Corley. Thought the two defenders had managed to deal with him, had taken the ball off of him, but somehow he wins the ball back here. It's just poor, isn't it? If you're going to defend like that, you're going to concede goals. And at this early stage, Deportivo already 1-0 down, and it looks as though it's going to be a bad day at the office. Mesa into Shibazaki, plays it back to Arbia. The Malaga midfield really closing their men down very quickly indeed. Here's Malejo. Longo. His control's just not quite good enough there. Casas in the right back position. Moves it inside to Artiz. And that ball's going to go out for a Deportivo throw. 18 minutes now gone in this first half. Deportivo trailing 1-0 thanks to a bit of a mix-up from the defence. And again, the player just muscled off the ball. It felt like a foul, but nothing given by the referee. Oh my goodness me. Players just not connecting with their passes today. Shibazaki. He tried to move the play out. Good sliding recovery. And Momo wants it back. The man that starts the move could be one of the ones to end it. Ball played into the box. Comes off of Jaime. And it's going to be a throw-in, which Willems will take on this left-hand side. Shibazaki. He's just knocked off the ball again. No strength in this team whatsoever in midfield. No steel or resolve, it seems. Unable to hold off the Malaga midfield, whose pressing, incessant pressing, is really doing a number on the Deportivo players. Shibazaki gets a break. Longo chasing it down, but he won't get any joy. Willems wins the header, but it falls to Corley, who again is making himself a right nuisance in the centre forward position. Here's Santos looking to try and get across into the box. He's got space for it, but Degani ends up managing to take the ball off of him, and he comes away with it. Here's Malejo. And he's just beaten to the ball by the defender. The two come together, but the referee says it's a fair physical challenge. Santos. Navarro now plays it inside to Jaime. Finds Santos again. Navarro once more. Rodriguez does really well here. Feeds Gonzalez. And it's 2-0. And Malaga are pulling away here at pace. It's a really poor performance by Deportivo today. They're going to have to take a long, hard look at themselves. And I think the changes at centre-back have really taken their toll on this team today. And I don't care what colour arrow he's showing, we're getting the captain on the pitch. Damage is already done. I can't see us coming back from this. It's very rare that we manage to score 2 unanswered goals, especially since we've moved the difficulty up. But we'll see what we can do. Here's Longo. Oh, he gets a shot away. It's on target, but the goalkeeper does very well. Longo again. Surely. Yes, it's a reply. Momo. Good passing play by Deportivo. Maybe a little bit intricate for what they need to do at this point in the game, but they managed to eventually find the way through this defence. Momo getting on the end of it, and with a simple finish past the despairing goalkeeper. But it's Vallejo and his constant badgering of the back line which has paid off here. 2-1, game on perhaps. Oh, Momo gets in there and he's got the ball. Longo, back to Momo. Could this be a second? No, the goalkeeper denies him. But suddenly, Deportivo have come alive here. Well, he's not known for his heading ability. And you can see why from that. Willems to play the ball into the box. Longo underneath it. Can't get anything on it. Degani's going to pick it up here just outside the box. Plays it into Shibazaki. Momo just can't quite get it out from under his feet. And it's played away by Malaga. And there's a half-time whistle. So at half-time here at the Riazor, it's Deportivo 1, Malaga 2. We'll see what this home team can do in the second half to try and turn this around. Strangely, the performance has been good, apart from the fact that they've let both shots that they faced in. A new goalkeeper might be in order over the closed season if we can find someone of the requisite quality. See what else we can do while we're at it. Maybe fluid formation should be employed, and we'll turn the attacking fullbacks off. Yeah, but let's give that a go. If I can remember where the... Oh, where's the bloody... There it is, it's under... Come on, there it is, right. Advanced instructions. That should do us. Let's get this second half underway. And of course, the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to turn off... Actually, we'll keep the defend deep instruction on. But the attacking fullbacks is going to be turned off. Let's see if the second half can show a slight improvement for us. Ball played down the left-hand side. Here's Longo. He's got a man in the box if he can find him. Ball played in. And no joy. But the first signs of danger in the second half have come the way of Deportivo. Ball played in. Shibazaki picks up the loose ball, plays it to Galoppo. He's got nobody with him really. Plays it wide to Willems, who will look to get around his man and force a cross into the box. Comes loose to Rodriguez, who gets it out with a fantastic ball to Gonzalez. Oh! A chance for Vallejo. He can't take it. But I wonder if perhaps this Malaga backline is starting to creak a little bit. Tackle well won by Willems, but he can't stay on his feet to make the most of it. Shibazaki comes out to meet the advancing midfielder. They move the ball out to the right. This looks dangerous. Good save. Looks a little bit desperate. It's the end result that matters, and the end result is that the scoreline stays at 2-1. That's a lovely ball into the centre for Shibazaki from Willems, who moves it out to Degani on the right hand side. Here's Malejo, back to Degani. This is where things start to break down for Deportivo. Malaga very quickly get the counter underway here. We've got some speedy players. I'm going to try moving to a counter-attacking game. Keep flexible positioning on. And we may go for long passing, just to see if that can work out for us. Not necessarily the most comfortable using long passing, because my vision is not the best where it comes to a long pass. Ooh. Oh! And it just doesn't come off for Momo. The one thing you notice at this level, at this difficulty, is that the goalkeepers are so much better. They will save most things. And when you're having trouble creating chances in the first place, the fact that the goalkeepers will save most of what you've throw at them is not helpful. Corner here for Malaga, 75 minutes gone. I've got one eye on the attacking levels. I've got it on auto attack, and it is not auto attacking. So I'm having to do it manually here. Longo has the ball now. Plays it out to Malejo. He's got Degani in support. Back through to Longo. Out to Degani. Ball into the box. Momo underneath. Can't get his head onto it. Here's Willems. First time cross. Looking for his cross. Header. And the goalkeeper equal to it. There's no point at all in trying to score from headers with this team, because we just don't have the aerial prowess or the physicality to really be able to boss that area of the pitch. Willems keeps the ball in. Here's Arbia into Shibazaki. Oh, he's moved off the ball far too easily. Gonzalez. Santos plays it in. Sommer manages to get a foot to it first. Momo. Ball through to Longo, but he's immediately cut off. Here's Willems. Into Longo. Oh, it's a good save by the goalkeeper. Longo went high for the corner. And the outstretched hand of the keeper just keeping him out. Perhaps it wasn't going to go in anyway, but the keeper didn't know that. And Shibazaki, unfortunately for Depor, is pulled up with some kind of strain here. A change will have to be made. Bergantinos comes on. Willems with the cross into the box. Here's Galoppo. Might as well not bother with long corners. Just play them short. Degani. Malejo, he's not going to get onto this. He can hassle the... Oh, hello. Oh, this is poor. This is very, very poor. There's going to be a lot of rebuilding needed for this team as the final whistle goes, and Deportivo have gone down to a disappointing 2-1 defeat to Malaga. Just not on their game today. The midfield far too easily bossed around. I think perhaps things are going to have to change here. What form those changes take, we will have to wait and see. So Corley getting the man of the match, helped out by some absolutely hapless defending by the Deportivo players. Javi Montero coming on getting a 5, but I do feel that he made the defence a little bit more secure, so I think that's a bit harsh on him. Certainly wasn't anywhere near as bad as some of the other defenders who got similar ratings. Sommer, the only man really to escape with any kind of credit at that end of the pitch. Momo with a 7.5 for his contribution, but unfortunately being on the losing side, it's very difficult to get a man of the match performance under your belt. So there we go, that is the end of the match, the end of match day 29. And in 11th place, you have to say the end of whatever faint hopes we may have had of getting into that top 3. However, the fact that Malaga are in that conversation as one of the top 3 teams, and we at least made it semi-competitive, does make me think that we're not necessarily on completely the wrong track here. So that's going to do us for another episode of the project. Hopefully next time you join me, we'll have a few more positive results under our belt. In the meantime, I leave you with the signing of one of our youth team players, a centre forward who should give us a little bit more clinical precision at the sharp end of the team. Till next time, take care. Bye bye.